Hi, I'm Chef Keith Schroeder, author of Cooking Light, Mad Delicious, and I'm going to show you how to make an exquisite butter-seared sea scallop. Now, I developed this recipe for butter-seared sea scallops to help make it easy for the home cook to get the same result that chefs get in high-end restaurants when they do scallops. And it's kind of unique, but it's fairly foolproof. The first thing I do is get the freshest possible scallops you can and then dry them super well with paper towels. Not quite to the point, but almost to the point where you're trying to squeeze some of the moisture out of them. And at that point, we brush them with melted butter all around and put them in the fridge so the butter creates a bit of a shell around the sea scallop. And then in a hot pan, about medium-high heat, that's sprayed with just the touch of cooking spray to help the home cook cheat. Slide them into the pan. Now, if you don't hear that fantastic sizzle, don't put the rest of the scallops in the pan. Let the one catch up and then make the other four perfect. You really only want to do a hard sear on one side, so we're going to sear one side for about 2 minutes. And as I've mentioned, as these scallops start to cook, the surface of the scallop that's touching the pan starts to bow up just a touch. So one of the things you can do is just press down a little bit. Use your fingers like this to press down. You can actually hear it kind of squeal. The steam just kind of squeals and presses out the underside. Now I'm going to cook those without touching them until I see brown start to kind of crisp up around the edge of that scallop, and at that point I'll turn it over, cook it for about a minute, and then I'll turn off the heat. These bad boys are done. Now, I'm not showing you this one yet. I'm peeking in my direction to make sure it's perfect. And it is. At this point, I go ahead and I just turn off the heat. Let them cook for another minute on that side, and then we can garnish our scallops. All right, so to finish, we're just going to use a tiny bit of ground white pepper, freshly ground. Just enough to adhere to the outside, not too much. This is a delicate dish. And that's it, a simple and delicious butter-seared sea scallop with pan-fried corn hash. I'm Keith Schroeder. Thanks for stopping by. For more delicious recipes, visit foxnewsmagazine.com.